Hey everyone, it's Sunday the 6th of May and I'm going to put my tomatoes on into their final pots now before they actually get planted into the raised bed. I've had a few problems with my camera, so I'm on my phone at the moment, so that's why I've not really uploaded anything. Thing keeps crashing. So anyway, we'll get on. So the way I do them, you're going to need a couple of pots. One like this is like a 3 litre pot, this. And then I have an identical one, well pretty much identical, which I cut the bottom off. So generally you get one with the bottom on, and one without, slide them together like that. And then you need preferably a pot the same size as what your tomatoes are currently in, like mine are in these 7cm pots. So which will explain itself in a minute. And then you get some compost. I'm just using the multi-purpose with a bit of a Mickey light in it. And then fill your pot up, make a little hole in the middle, get your empty pot, nestle that down to where you want it, and just around it, just sort of lightly press. You don't want to press it too hard. Compost in. And then I'd usually water that and then leave it a couple of days to just make sure it all settles. So it ends up looking, you can see that, a bit like that. And then you can sort of pull your pot out and you have a little hole to put your new plant in. Right, so I currently have all mine all ready. Here, let's get some bits out of the way. I've been through all my tomato plants. I've got absolutely stacks of backup ones which I've just put into 12cm pots, because usually they go into 12cm pots before I put them into these, but I've just not bothered this year. That's probably why they're looking a bit ill, because they've run out of nutrients in these little pots. So it's going to be pretty quick potting on video, this really. It's as simple as, I'll go right to the back here. I'm not going to edit this, it's going to be done in real time. Empty pot out, plant in the hole, press it down. That's it. So I'll just go through it, I'll just pull all these empty pots out. So, because I wet it the other day, so the sides are pretty, that nothing's falling in. Just check as you go along, make sure no slugs or anything have made a little hole under the pots. About 2 days ago I did these, and I give them a right good drink. I will water them again afterwards, but they don't need much because they are pretty wet. It just helps the, I've watered my tomatoes this morning because they were near enough dried out because of the heat. Pop it in, press it down, label. And obviously they'll stay in these pots until I can see a good set of roots at the bottom of these new pots. Then I can kind of guarantee that when I pull the top pot away from the bottom pot, the compost shouldn't all fall out. It should be held together by all the roots, and then that'll get nestled into the top of my raised bed, or in your case a bigger pot or a grow bag even. Keep the labels going in. I've decided this year I'm doing, because the varieties I've done, I'm just doing 3 of each, and I can remember which ones they are. I've got Sun Gold, Moneymaker, Alla Craig, Gardener's Delight, Alicante. I think that's all of them. Oh, and San Marzano, which is a plum tomato. Quite a dry mealy tomato, San Marzano. It's designed for Italian, sauce making, which is what I do. There's a lot of my tomatoes. These are a bit pasty looking, these tomatoes, so probably the worst I've actually had them. But like I say, it's just down to lack of nutrients in these small pots, and they're getting to a point now where you're going to need a good hot day, and that will take all the moisture out. And if you're not sort of on the ball with it, they'll just dry out and they'll keep wilting, and then you'll be watering back up. It just puts them into a bit of shock, I suppose, but they'll just dump out more roots now, and fresh tops. Well, hopefully. I mean, they're not root bound as such. Like I say, it's not overly impressed with Wicks compost this year, to be honest. It's not been great. Still struggling to get peas to germinate. So I'll be glad when I get my camera sorted out, and then I can resume normal videoing, because I have no idea how this is going to go. Say reserves of tomatoes I've got in 12cm pots, and I've probably got about 40 reserve plants, which are potted on because the family, and friends have them. Any spares? My brother-in-law been a bit late this year, so I've just sown a load of seeds from a few days ago, sweet corn and pretty much everything that he wants to grow before I run out of room in here. So I'll go along and I'll give them a bit of a water, and that'll settle them in. Within a day or two they should start, taking on the growth. There'll be a noticeable difference. So I'll get the camera, I'll get my phone, and I'll have a look around how everything else is doing, so you can see what I've actually done in the garden. We'll get on with that. Right, so like I said, I'm on my phone, so I don't know how this is going to go. These are the Kelsey onions. Like I say, they're looking a bit worse for wear. They went out last night then, so they'll perk up, and then I can get rid of the bad foliage as it dries out. Got some azure lettuce planted, and a few like romaine type down there. They're the Swift first earlies that were in the polytunnel. I brought them out just to make a bit of room in there. So they're all filled up as far as they're going to fill up. I can't remember the date I planted them. It's on my video, so I'll check. I've got another 2 pots in the polytunnel which I planted about 3 weeks after them. These are on my main crop, King Edwards. Had a bit of frost the other night. It's kind of caught the tops on a few of them, but they'll be okay. Just one down the bottom that's a bit slow going. On this net here, some more lettuce, and then greens. They're the Durham earlies. 2 spare onions. That's me. Another attempt at sowing peas, and they're a bit better. Them ones, I got the seeds from a different supplier, because the other ones, they've come through, but they're a bit patchy. Which are these ones. They're a bit patchy. So the ones that have come through best are the ones at the allotment, which were my own seed. Just some strawberries. I had the vine weevil in, cleaned them all out, and they were repotted on. They've taken okay now. And just need to find a permanent place for them. They're the same. I can't remember the variety. I think they're Florence or something like that, I think. big carrots. They've been getting attacked by something, so I've had to re-sow a few, like in this one, and them two over there. This one started to come up. One got nobbled on it last night, so they're a bit of a nuisance, but you just keep sowing and hope that they get left alone. I'll try and show you these sweet candles over here. You'll not see much, but I think that they're all okay at the moment under there. So that's about it really. I've got all my nets on ready. Still don't know what I'm planting where yet. I've got a feeling here. Probably do some parsnips and leeks in that area. Because I don't want to let my parsnips get quite as big this year because they're a bit massive last year. So I'm going to do them a little bit later so they don't get humongous. Go back down this end. It's a bit of a mess. All my tomato plants are out. You know, they're all spares. So are them. I've sown fem spot cucumbers. They're coming through. 6 of them. Some sunflowers. The Cobra French climbing beans. They're okay. And the Brussels sprouts. Done them, so a few more days I'll prick them out. Sweet corn's doing great. So I've sown some sweet corn for my brother-in-law, which are there. You know, I only sold them a week ago, 7 days ago they were sown. Got a few spare lettuce over here, and I've got a few little celery plants. Whether I do them or not, I don't know. I've got about 6 there. They're actually okay. More sunflowers. The varieties I can't remember, to be honest. I wrote down a bit of paper. So that's about it really. We're out there in the polytunnel. Little punnets with salad in. Another one there. More lettuce seedlings. Cauliflower, the Clapton, and some more golden acre and the quails, which are off my brother-in-law. Got his cucumbers and courgette down there. And then here I've got the leggiest beetroot going, which is all here. That's for his garden. And my courgettes are at the back. I think the defender them. There's the earlies down the back. Some leftover stuff from when I planted out the allotment. More greens. God knows where I'm going to put all them. Some nasturtiums. Leeks have finally started to get some growth on them now. So a couple more weeks and they'll be ready to go out. Right, so that's everything that I've been up to. Like I say, I've not been able to get anything because the camera's been playing up, so I'm in the process of trying to sort that out and sort of resume normal videoing activities. There's not much really to be sowing anymore now. It's not far off now to be harvest. It's a case of just I need to sort of prepare the beds in here for the tomatoes. It's about 3 or 4 year old, this composting these, so I might take some of it out and just layer some fresh stuff into it. It's probably full of bugs. I know I have red ants in it, but I'll keep putting ant powder down. And hopefully these should be about 3 weeks. I reckon they should have a good load of roots on them. Yeah, I will try and let them run slightly on the dry side and bottom water them just to encourage the roots to keep pumping down deeper. Because usually, you know, you can plant them right down to the bottom if you want and they'll just put out new roots down the stem. Like I said, just for quickness, I've just done it this way, which is pretty much similar to what I do every year really, to be honest. So that's all the jobs I'm doing for today anyway. So thanks for watching, take care, I'll see you next time. Bye.